Yo, what's up? It's me, Uzi, right? And I'm back here, I'm gonna talk about Broner. I haven't had a chance to talk about this fight, give my full breakdown between Adrien Broner and Carlos Molina, and also what's next for Adrien Broner. You know what? I wasn't really impressed with his victory against Carlos Molina. He's just the same Adrien Broner. I don't think he's changed at all. See, if you go look back at my fight prediction, one thing I said is there's no way in hell Carlos Molina is going to win this fight. He has absolutely no chance of winning this fight. No matter what Adrien Broner showed up, there's no way in hell Molina was going to win. So, I didn't watch this fight to see, fucking Adrien Broner beat down on Carlos Molina. I watched this fight so I can see if Adrien Broner made any improvements. And there was absolutely no improvements at all. At all for Adrien Broner. No head movement, no footwork, nothing. Absolutely nothing. No working behind the jab, no moving in and out, no moving around the ring generalship, nothing. There was absolutely nothing. And Carlos Molina landed some good combinations in the first couple of rounds. He was actually in there for the first couple of rounds, and he was trading with Adrien Broner some of the time too. Don't get me wrong, Adrien Broner dominated this fight, but he was supposed to. But it makes me think, what if fucking the other Molina was in here, John Molina Jr., who I thought that was going to be the fight, even though that was supposed to be an easy fight too. But looking at what John Molina did against Lucas Matisse, I think he would have knocked Adrien Broner out. And if you look at it, Molina didn't have the power to hurt Broner. That's when Molina came up short. He has absolutely no skills that can affect Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner is a more powerful fighter, even though Carlos Molina took his shots real good. He's a faster fighter. He's a star. He's everything. And Molina was supposed to be that easy touch. And it was an easy fight. I'm not going to say it was a difficult fight for Adrien Broner. But, look at it. How is this fight going to help him in the future? When you lose a fight, you pick an easy opponent, not only to get yourself in winning ways back, but you can try new things against a new opponent. That's where you can test the changes you make in training camp, the things you develop. We get to see that in an easy, low-risk fight. And we didn't see that in Adrien Broner's fight. And look, Molina got no power. He fucking punches worse than Paulie Malignaggi. And he got, 4 knockouts. And the knockouts he had were in fights that were 6-7 rounds. So we're talking about just a journeyman in Carlos Molina who fought Amir Khan, and Amir Khan ate this nigga up. So, what's next for Adrien Broner? I think it's time that we look at Adrien Broner's trainer also. And we gotta give, what's his name, Stafford? I'm not even sure what his name is. I think, it's something like Stafford or something like that. I think he deserves some of the blame for this fight too. What is it? Can he not fucking improve Adrien Broner? What's the problem? Is Adrien Broner running the camp or something? Come on, man. Look, when he lost against Maidana, right, Floyd Mayweather Sr. was like, you know what, this guy needs to come to me if he wants to be a winner. And what happened was Adrien Broner's trainer caught hella feelings just talking mad shit. So this should have been his moment to show us that, look, he can improve Adrien Broner. And Adrien Broner was the same exact fighter. This fighter cannot beat elite opposition. I don't care what the hell you say. I think he needs to make changes. Huge changes. I think he needs to switch trainers. And I think he should go to Floyd Mayweather Sr. And I'm gonna tell you why. Most fighters, when they change trainers, it's hard for them. Why? Because they're gonna have to implement a new style. Look at Amir Khan, right? We talk hella shit about Virgil Hunter. We're like, man, Virgil Hunter's a bum trainer. Look, Amir Khan looked shitty as hell in his performance before this fight against Collazo. He fought Julio Diaz, and he looked crap in that fight. But, after a little bit of time, look at his next fight. He had a year layoff, and he trained with Virgil Hunter, and he showed hella improvement in his last fight. I'm not even going to lie. Khan looked good in his last fight. He didn't look the best, but he looked good. Sure, there was excessive holding, but that's a veteran move. He got away with it. He was patient. He was moving off the jab, and you could see him just moving around the ring so much better. When he circles it, when his opponent comes with the right, Amir Khan circled beautifully behind the fighter. So, Khan looked, he looked improved against Virgil Hunter. And Adrien Broner, he's gonna have an easier time if he goes to Floyd Mayweather Sr. Because think about it, he already dick rides half of the stuff Floyd Mayweather does. You know, the shoulder roll, he basically has some of that style in him. And I think Floyd Mayweather Sr. would take it to another level. I think he'll make sure his defense improves better. He uses his shoulder roll better. He works behind the jab. He uses the middle of the ring better. So I think Adrien Broner would be so much of a better fighter if he switches trainers. That's saying if the trainer is the problem. In my opinion, that has something to do with it. But another thing that has to do with it is Adrien Broner himself. Now you look at it. This is where I give his trainer the most blame. When you're a trainer, right, you should have control of your fighter and what he does. You know, if he's not in training camp, or if you think he's slacking, if you think he's not focused, it's your job to tell the fighter, listen, you better focus in. You have to improve your skills, or you're gonna be complete shit the rest of your career, and you're not gonna be elite opposition. And for some reason, I think they don't do that. So that's one thing. And Adrien Broner needs to take it upon himself. And I don't know why the fuck, he made those racist comments after the fight. And he wants to fight like fucking Manny Pacquiao. If this Adrien Broner shows up to Manny Pacquiao, he will get destroyed. He will get completely annihilated, get knocked out. I mean, it would not be pretty for him. And I'm not trying to be too harsh on Adrien Broner. You guys think I'm being too harsh on him. I'm saying it how it is. I believe he is a great fighter with skills. But, if you're not going to train, then what the fuck's the point? If he doesn't want to be serious, might as well, fucking go rap. I mean, he's not even good at rapping too much, but I'm pretty sure, he got some type of craft. He can even just go become a rapper and shit if you don't want to. Look, you got your name. You can easily become famous, like the dumb shit you do, putting out sex tapes and shit like that. Do that as a rapper. Who the fuck cares? No one's going to give a shit. You can do whatever you want to do. But if you're going to be a boxer, you got to train. Now, what the hell is next for Adrien Broner? I mean, I see nothing in Carlos Molina, no improvement, and I'm scared for him because he can't go soft twice. He can't fight another bum fighter. He needs to improve. He needs to fight better composition. Who is he going to fight? Who? This ain't Lucas Matisse. Lucas Matisse will crucify Adrien Broner. He will destroy. He will knock Adrien Broner out. Adrien Broner will not fucking, the hands, the punches Molina was landing on Broner, they're nothing compared to what Matisse would do. Who is he going to fight? I think his only option, he has to fight somebody big. That's number one. But he needs to fight the easiest high-level competition he can. I think Lamont Peterson, that can be a choice. That'll be a 50-50 fight in my opinion. Lamont Peterson is not no bum. Lamont Peterson can fight. But let's give Adrien Broner a break for big punchers, even though Molina was a shit puncher. But let's not put him in with the Maidanas of the world. Let's not put him in with Lucas Matisse's of the world, or even Danny Garcia's left hook. Let's put him in with somebody good. He needs to fight somebody good. But let's say more of a technical fighter. I think either Peterson he should fight next because Peterson puts on the pressure and shit. Or another fighter he should fight is Mauricio Herrera. That's the fight I want to see. Mauricio Herrera does not have the best punching power, but he has decent pop. And he can box, he's smart in there, and he has skill. Let's see what Adrien Broner does against a fighter with some good skill level. And even Lamont Peterson, he's okay too. He knows how to cut off the ring and everything like that. And if he wants to win the title, you can go fight Lamont Peterson. But even these fights, I'm still going to be hesitant to pick Broner to win because he hasn't shown no improvement. And we know Mauricio Herrera can give. He took Danny Garcia to life and death. And he beat Danny Garcia in my opinion. But at the end of the day, look, he got screwed. That's not to say Danny Garcia is a bad fighter. He might come back and have absolutely, good ass victory next. But what's next for Adrien Broner? You let me know. I would like to see him in with some legit nigga. Probably listen, I would love the Lucas Matisse fight, but we know that's not going to happen. There's no way in hell they're putting him in Lucas Matisse. I think Mauricio Herrera should be next, or Lamont Peterson, if not anybody bigger. But at least these two fights. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Am I being too harsh on Broner? Comment below. As always, subscribe. And who do you think you should fight next? And if you agree with, the stuff I said, hit the like button. And yeah, I'll hit you guys up later. I'll be back. This is my thoughts on Adrien, the problem solved Broner.